What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Optics Podcast. With me are Jamo, Mark, and Robbie. And hindi ko marinig, may signal ba? May signal
The
ba, Jamo?
Sorry.
subscriber cannot be
Oo.
reached.
Oh.
Please try again next year.
Walang signal. Walang signal sa MOA. I couldn't get a call out. So typical.
May signal jammer ba, Mark?
Hello?
Meron
Hello?
ata.
But first, before we get into the meat of the matter, let's hear a word from our sponsors.
This episode is proudly supported by Upper Cloud Labs. Founded by a family of proud ex-scholars ng bayan, Upper Cloud Labs isn't just about cheering for the UP Fighting Maroons. They are champions of Philippine tech innovation. Whether you're a startup, small business, or a top corporation, Upper helps you win by accelerating your move to the cloud and adopting the latest in AI. As experts in Amazon Web Services and Google Cloud Platform, they are the teammates you need to fast track your digital transformation. From the core to the cloud, support excellence. Visit apper.cloud to learn more.
Ayan, simulan na natin yung discussion ng game today. 66-63 UP wins and forces a do-or-die game on Wednesday against the De La Salle Green Archers. Jerry Abadiano, player of the game with 17 big points. He was cooking in the mid-range. But let's dissect this game, no? Ano ba yung ginawa ng UP in this game that really mattered, no? That really turned things around for us and gave us this win?
Yeah. I'll go first then. No?
Yeah, sige,
You can
ikaw
see
muna,
the
Mark.
difference. We have more players scoring more than 10 points in this game compared to the first game when it was largely just Harold. Harold actually in this game was just 5 points. But despite, alam mo yun, having a low scoring day, Harold was still doing everything else, no, doing the rebounding, bringing down the ball, and then also doing the work offensively. There are a lot of key players in this particular game. I will talk more about Jacob perhaps later. But yeah, Jerry Abadiano, mid-range
Scary Jerry game.
master talaga. That is something that was key and feature for this particular game. His leadership, showing the way obviously on how to, close out a game like that. It was still very, very close in the end. We could have easily lost that kung Boris, for example, made that particular three-point shot. But in the end, defense paved the way for us. And now we're heading to another game 3. So quite excited about that.
All right.
Sa'yo, Jamo, ano yung mga factor na nakita mo which led to this UP victory?
Well, they put Jacob on Jacob. As you know, Jacob Baila is a very pretty lengthy dude. He put length. They put length on Jacob Cortez, which led to him actually pretty decent yung production. He still top scored for the team. Pero hindi siya yung tawag dito. For most of the game, 5 points siya eh. Nung siguro first half ata yun. He ended
parang
first
nandun.
half parang 5 points pa lang.
Oo.
And that says a lot about Jacob Baila's defense. And alam mo, very fitting na, 'di ba? Baila is the Spanish word for dance.
For dance.
Yeah.
He'll be the dance partner of your best player ng kalaban niya, ng kalaban ng UP, 'di ba? So very very fitting, and yung other nickname na binuo natin para sa kanya, Jacob Bailak. He will lock you down. He will lock you down.
For the second straight season, he's been defending the best player of LaSalle. So, in a way, alam mo yan, he's playing to his part and he's embracing his part. I saw in some interview that he's been constant communication with Coach Tom on what to do. And he's a great student of the game. He's allowing his teammates to shine, di ba? Despite it probably not the most glamorous role that we have, which is putting himself of defense.
Yeah.
But still, alam mo yun, the audience and the crowd does appreciate that. And it shows, the scoring points. And the last game, Jacob Cortez scored more than 20. Now he's just, around 15 or so points for this particular. And that made a difference given that it was a very, very close one with just 3 points different and a difference between the two teams. So Jerry was indeed POG for this game, but everybody sees Jacob and what he has done for
Yeah.
this particular team. So I'm quite
Also,
excited, obviously, for
also
game
I
three.
heard on the nung kasi naka-play din yung yung Pilipinas Live while I was driving home. I heard on the recap, instant recap na Jacob asked for this assignment himself.
Mm.
So ginusto niya talaga na siya yung magbabantay
Yeah,
kay Cortez. So and
yeah.
he succeeded, 'di ba?
Yeah, he
Iba
was
talaga
really
yung
pumped up doing
yeah.
this. It's
Yeah.
that energy that he gives on the court was something that was translating really, really well. And you can really see that it was frustrating, no, Jacob, to a certain degree. So good on Jacob Baila in doing his role and doing his role really, really well. The other thing that I'd like to highlight about this game is visually you can really see, I mean, better minutes and quality minutes out of Ray Remogate, no? We didn't see
Yeah.
a lot of Terence Fortier in this particular game, and we can really see that we really invested in making sure that Ray gets hot and Ray prepared for this game. You can really see mentally he was making a few of
Mhm.
those threes. I think he made four of them, and that is quite significant, diba? Getting
Ah,
himself into double digits and allowing himself to be a threat in the perimeter. His three-point shooting allowed us obviously to increase our average in three-point shooting ahead of Lasal. And I think that statistic made the difference this particular game also. So him carrying the ball and him also being an offensive threat allows his other teammates as well to be assisted on to make also offensive plays. So great on Ray Remogat on a crucial game showing up. So we're excited to see and what else he can do in game three.
so also I'm happy for Mr. 100% this season, Janjan Felicilda.
Jan
Can you
Jan,
believe it?
grabe,
100%
quality
sa
minutes.
3 points this season.
Yeah.
2 minutes on the floor, 1 out of 1 from three.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, make it count. Very good.
Given that this is the last year also for Jan, I'm happy that he had that moment. I'm
Yeah,
happy he had that. That
in the
really,
limited minutes
el-
he had, 'di ba?
yeah, yeah. And like what I mean, most people said, diba? We only led 3 points in this game in the end, and
Mhm.
that 3 points of Jan may have made the difference for us too.
True.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
Totoo,
true.
totoo.
Well, for me naman, no, the crucial thing that we did, and I'll also harp back into our previous episode, no, I said na they should be feeding Noruka more in the post kasi nga, walking mismatch in Noruka eh. None of those guys can defend him. Ironically, I think the best defender they have against Noruka on the post is Mason Amos because
Mhm.
Yeah.
eto hot take ko. Mason Amos sucks on defense in general. But in terms of kung sino yung sasalo sa post player ng kalaban, he does the best job. He did that to Palasielo against NU. And I think nalilimit niya somehow si Noruka no when it's Noruka working the post. But sina Pablo, sina Phillips, they were cooked in the first half. After initially struggling, parang 1 out of 4 si Noruka. He then started
Mhm.
pouring on the points and actually sent Mike Phillips into early foul trouble. No, that's why we saw Daep and Nwanko minutes. No, whenever those two are on the floor for Lasal, if you were a Lasal fan, medyo matatakot kayo na para shit. We have to play these guys. That's good on Noruka. No, and I think that's also
Parang
part of
nangayayat si
it.
Daep dahil sa sakit niya eh.
Nangayayat na sa yung nga dengue daw kasi yung sakit.
Oo.
Yung
Oh.
there was this play where I think Noruka, it has to be said na he looked more patient on offense today. There
True.
was this play where he scanned the floor and he checked if he was going to back down and then he saw an opening. So he drove to the right baseline and dunked over Luis Pablo. That was a really impressive read on his part. No, he saw that they were giving him the baseline, so he
Much.
took advantage. He's quick enough to drive past Pablo, and he got the dunk over him. And that worked in the first half, wherein he scored on the post. I think opened up things for our shooters, no, our perimeter shooters, especially Remogat and Abadiano nga in the second half. And it allowed them to thrive later on. No? I also have to say si Harold, although he was misfiring today, he was 1 out of 10. But if you checked his shots, yung quality yung shots niya, a lot of them were actually good shots for him. No, it just wasn't falling for him. On any other day, it would have come in. It would
Yun
have
yung
gone in
usual
for
go-to
him.
niya eh.
Yun ang
Mga
go-to moves
fadeaway niya
niya,
eh. Oo.
exactly. Yun. And while some of them were contested, some of the others weren't, or they were lightly contested. No, like Harold can easily shoot over the decent defense na binigay sa kanya in some of those looks. They just weren't falling in, but he was able to distribute the ball well. He had 5 assists. He also had 5 steals. Doon, nung time na nag-zone yung UP, it was Harold's quick hands, really, which spelled the difference. He was able to force a lot of turnovers, especially when we were playing zone. No? They were trying to do their zone breaking play, no, but just because of the activity by Harold Alarcon on defense, we were able to disrupt what they were trying to do, and so they had to go back. Parang ano yun eh, chicken and egg eh. So we checked
Yeah.
Jacob we checked Jacob with the zone. So now they had to do something to break the zone, but Harold was able to break that, so they had to go back to Jacob again, essentially, no. And I think we really did a good job on defense for that. And I think we should really give our coaching staff their flowers, no. Jacob Baila especially great on the defensive end. Then but really it's a team effort, no. Everyone really chipped in for this victory. Even Ray Remogat, he was exerting.
Yeah.
Normally Lasal attacks Remogat on defense while we're on defense. Si Remogat yung tina-target nila, but Remogat stood his ground. He even got 2 steals
Yeah.
actually 3 steals siya in this game, no. He's playing better defense than he's used to, than what we're used to seeing, no. So kudos to him, and we hope that he keeps the same effort in the third game.
Yeah. In the end, it was still very, very close, not very different from the first game. But in this particular game, it's our composure that held everything together. And that's not just talent, that's championship maturity for you. Knowing obviously what were the mistakes that we did in game one, they really clamped it down this time around, avoided unnecessary mistakes or fouling, and just making sure obviously that they execute the game plan pretty well. So that's it for us. Defense indeed wins games, di ba? Law of averages in the end. And if you do a good set of defense, it gives you
So,
more
yun yan.
opportunity as well to catch up. And it did that. And we did that for this particular game. So good job on the excited now for Wednesday. So let's see what happens. Kasi Lantern Parade at that time, I don't think mahati naman ang crowd, especially those that are faithful in watching the UP basketball.
Sana
But
may ano
this
sa
time around,
Lantern
it's
Parade, may watch party. No?
Oh,
Baka,
baka. May TV,
Pwede.
may TV na umiikot. Ganyan.
Agaw. Ng agaw
Mm-mm.
ng eksena.
Mm-mm.
Pero
so
anyway, ayun.
just
Sige.
going back to the numbers lang, no, very very quickly lang. I just have to point this out na Jacob Cortez, despite the defense, actually he still top scored for LaSalle, but look at his
Yeah.
efficiency numbers. 6 out of 15 sa field goals, very dismal 1 out of 6 from 3, no. He was struggling in this game. He had his shots, but we were able to stop the others. And I think this goes back to what we were talking about, no. Jacob Cortez will get his shots. He's that good.
Yeah.
He will be able to get his shots. But if you notice his shots, yung quality ng shots niya hindi maganda. And but kudos to him. He's still able to get shots against good defense. But if you're going to get shots against trying to get shots against good defense all the time, that's not a sustainable way to go. And we
Yeah.
saw that with Jacob Cortez today. But what was really impressive sa atin was that we were able to prevent the others, no, except Luis Pablo, from really contributing. And that really helped a lot in keeping LaSalle at bay, especially in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Isang assist lang si
Actually,
Jacob Cortez.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yun lang
Eh,
yung manunod ko
Kudos
dun.
kudos to Luis Pablo, no? For the last 2 games or so, he has been the most consistent from this
Yeah.
Latal team, and you can really see on how much he has matured, given the time that has been, spending at least with the LaSalle program. So good on Luis Pablo.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Okay.
So ano na? Game 3?
What are the
For all
keys,
the
guys?
marbles.
For all the marbles, no? So wala nang taguan ng baraha. Lay down all the
Yes.
cards
Yes.
on the table. What does UP need to do in game 3 to secure the championship, guys?
To secure the championship, and then more of a lot and then better execution, especially on offense. Obviously, being able to hopefully be healthy. I hope Gani is well and good. Ang dami na nagka-cramp na. It has been a very, very long and competitive season. So making sure that they take care of their bodies and be able to rest up quickly. I'm sure the coaching staff are now quietly focused on the things that we could have done better. We won today, but we could have easily lost still, 'di ba? Kung pumasok man yung tira ni Boris. So there's certain things still that we still need to clean up. And I'm sure LaSalle will make the adjustment. And we would need to prepare for those in-game adjustments as well. But the defense against Jacob Cortez is something that I think they'll go ahead and anticipate. So the next step is similar to what we did, when it was Harold who was cooking the first game. They also
Mhm.
focused their defense on Harold. Now they're going to try also to enable everyone else if Jacob is indeed being defended really, really well. So yon. And sa second challenge na meron tayo, hindi lang yung championship ang kailangan makasecure, pati ticket ng Game 3. So ano ang
Oh,
secret
damn.
sa securing a ticket for Game 3? So, isang
Facts.
tabi niyo po yung atay nyo at saka yung yung kid ninyo, no? Baka meron pong kukuha, no? Kasi kahit kanina yung mga scalper humihingi na ng ticket, no? Uy, baka may extra po kayo, sir. Extra kaya bilhin. So sila mismo nahihirapan ng ganung katindi, no? Ganung katindi. Ang dami pa man din nanood ng Lasal kanina. Umasa. Pero kila. Try natin ulit sa Wednesday.
You know, I
Umasa.
almost sold my other ticket last game to one of those Buti na lang hindi.
Mm-mm. On the keys of
This episode is brought to you by Upbeat Merchandise. Upbeat Merchandise is not merely apparel, it is a symbol of identity, pride, and belonging. Each item reflects the core values of the UP community: honor, excellence, and service, making it ideal for students, alumni, faculty, staff, and supporters alike. Upbeat offers a wide range of products such as premium quality shirts, jackets, lanyards, stickers, and other merchandise which allow you to showcase your UP pride both in campus and on the court. You can catch them across the UP system in their stores in UP Diliman, UP Los Baños, and UP Visayas. And you can find them online on Shopee and Lazada. By choosing Upbeat, you support not only initiatives that enrich the UP community, but also a business that is truly owned by our scholars ng bayan. Whether you wear it on campus, at work, or beyond, let your story, your journey, and your UP spirit be seen and felt. Wear your pride. Upbeat merchandise.
on the keys of winning.
Keys to victory. Una, defense wins championships. And tingin ko for game 3, in terms of psyching out the enemy, may edge ang UP over Lasal. So, yung mga same players natin, they've been there before. And evident naman sa game 2 na yung mga Lasal, they're losing their cool, nawawala yung focus nila. In fact, yung final few minutes, they've been missing their free throws. Tapos even sa mga breaks of the game, ang daling uminit ng ulo. When you're a hot head and you can't control your emotions, coming into this stage of the finals, you're not going to win on brute strength, or kung wala kang focus, wala talaga. You're not going to win your games. So yon, UP has the edge in terms of the psyching out and emotional maturity. Yon.
I agree, no. Having been in the finals for 5 straight years, it's no joke. We've been here before on this stage for for the most number of times in the past. Actually, ilan na ba? Out of 7 years, six na.
Oh, 6 out of 7 years.
6 out of 7 years. So first one was trial and against a very very tough Ateneo squad, and afterwards ano na eh. Yeah, we missed the next one, and then afterwards tuloy-tuloy in the Goldwyn Monteverde era. We've been here, we know what to do. We do have that edge because when as they say, when emotions are high, diba? Intelligence is low.
Yes.
So sobrang totoo nung statement na yon. So um I think for me, the keys to winning, the the keys to going back to back is, number one is keep that championship composure.
Yes.
Yes. So number two is we're known for our defense eh. We're known for our defense, that hard-nosed defense that everyone keeps talking about when you mention UP, 'di ba? Just keep defending that way without fouling too much, 'di ba? Ang laking na nun, ang laking impact na yun. And
Yeah.
lastly, siguro yung kung anong ginawa natin ngayon, which is make the Cool Cub lose his cool. 'Di ba? There you go. Let's go, Jacob Bylock.
Yeah. Sinabi din ni Maring ChatGPT, no, aside from the things that we spoke about, no, controlling those fouls is quite important kasi sabi ni Maring ChatGPT, whoever keeps their bigs on the floor longer gains control. And we saw that, like what Miles said. Once Mike Phillips was in foul trouble, they needed to put in some of those other bigs that they do have that might not have seen minutes, no, in the last few games. So keeping that particular edge also, being mindful about our fouls, not providing technical fouls unnecessarily, and keeping that composure, especially at the last few minutes of the game, will spell the difference in a Game 3 finals. And hopefully the championship maturity comes across. And that's
Well,
something that we can really lean on.
Napansin ko lang when Lasal plays Bright Noangco, you're fucked.
Yun eh. Siya yung kind of player na kapag pinasok na ng Lasal, parang, oh shit,
Oh
now we have
shit,
to
you're
get it
fucked.
And one more thing before I go. Very, very crucial and critical, no, for Game 3. Kailangan manood yung Green Man.
Green Man.
Yung post ng post kung saan-saan na sinasabi na never natatalo ang UP pag nanonood siya. Ang dami niyang pinost left and right sa mga post ng UP, na post ng Lasal. And then, hindi siya nagpakita ng Game 1. Napakagaling. Napakagaling. Nagpakita siya today. Good job.
Diba?
Pero Game 3.
Nanalo tayo.
Game 3,
sana magpakita ulit siya.
Pag hindi nagpakita yan sa Game 3 at natalo tayo, wag na siya magpakita ever again. Yun na lang.
It's not the players, it's Green Man.
Gumagana naman.
It's a threat, no? So, wag ka magpakita ng Game 3 Green Man. Sinasabi ko sa'yo, second time in my lifetime makakasapa ko ng tao. No? Hindi fight, dapat tayo. Ilaban mo yung Green Man, mag-leave ka na. Manood ka.
Well, ako naman to add very quickly lang, no, in addition to what everyone has said. Well, first of all, gumagana yung strategy na yun, no. Let them try to make Jacob work and limit the others. So as long as the others are cold, as long as wala tayong makitang duo na nagko-contribute, no, and they're forced to go back and back again to Jacob Cortez. That's fine by me. Jacob Cortez will make the difficult shots. He's known for that.
Mhm.
But if they're going to keep doing that all game long, that's not a sustainable way to go. Second would be expect Mike Phillips to go hard in his last game in the UAAP. This is like the Maroon 5, it's Mike Phillips' last game also in the UAAP on Wednesday. So definitely he will not allow his team to lose, no. He will try to go out with a bang. So we should be prepared for that, no. He will try
Yeah.
to fish fouls, definitely. But if you ask me, I would rather na kumakain siya for points because that stagnates their offense eh. Mas pumapangit yung ikot ng bola nila when they have to give it to Mike and make Mike work on the post for a while. So there's that. But he's also gonna go for the offensive rebounds. I thought Lasal, once again, him and Pablo were able to get a lot of offensive rebounds kanina. And if we can just limit their offensive rebounds by a few more rebounds, imagine if we were able to secure one or two more possessions, it would have been maybe a two or three possession lead for UP, no, in the end game. So if we minimize
Yeah,
yung
they
offensive
did beat
rebounds nila,
us on rebounds eh. Lalo
yun
na
nga
sa
eh.
offensive.
Kinain talaga tayo sa offensive rebounds, no?
Oo.
And granted, that's a risk you take when you play the zone. When you're playing zone defense, it's hard to find a person to box out, no? But since we're using the zone, might as well have some contingency plan, no? Have something to prepare for those sneaky rebounds, no? Na nakakainis kasi even sina Golyena at saka si Boris Marasigan nakaka-offensive rebounds eh. Yun yung masakit nun eh. Like, I understand Pablo and Phillips getting it, but if it's the little guys out rebounding you on the offensive rebounds, medyo we need to exert a bit more effort no and maybe have a better strategy in securing the rebounds. So I guess yun lang, and yeah, that's it. Those are the crucial things that if I may
Yeah.
add.
Mm-mm. Yeah. The game this time around again will be in Wednesday now at Smart Araneta Coliseum. Sabay ng ating Lantern Parade. But I'm sure the UP crowd will show up, the six-man. We've been here for the last 5 years, all game threes, no? All three games in succession. And this time around, we have a great opportunity to go back to back and provide a great send off for our Maroon 5 and give this team that has been ups and downs for this particular year also in this season a very, very good finish. Parang pamaskong handog para sa UP at sa UP community. So we'll probably go ahead and see a lot of us. Kung meron kayong ticket, ngayon palang penge. No, penge. Kahit kanungan. Penge. Girl.
Meron na
Ay,
ba sa Palawan,
prioritize
Phil?
yung
Si Greenman,
Oo, si Greenman, prioritize yung si Greenman. Kahit
i-PM
hindi
nyo
na kayo
siya sa
manood,
Facebook.
baka kailangan niya ng 5 upuan, no? Para mapuan niya lahat. Sinasabi ko talaga sa iyo, Greenman, kung nasan ka,
Active sa
hindi ka
Facebook.
magpakita, masasapak kita.
Oy, mukhang nanonood yun. Alam ko nanonood yun eh.
Talaga ba?
Ng
Talaga ba? Oo.
Hindi,
Mm.
they follow us.
Sige,
pinapanood
mag-post
niya
ka pa
tayo
sa
eh.
lahat na nadagdagan na naman ng isang win yung streak mo. Tapos hindi ka magpakita ng game 3. Sige lang, sige lang. Galingan mo, ha?
Greenman, dahil
Masasabi
nanonood ka
ka.
ng outtakes.
Ayan
Magpakita ka.
na. Oo.
Dagdag
Ayan.
naman sa views. Dagdag sa views.
Active si Greenman mapapansin niyo active yan sa Facebook. Comment yan ng comment sa lahat ng comment section. Pati sa Lasal nagko-comment yan. Kaya i-message niyo siya. Kung meron kayo ticket, magre-reply yan. Imposible hindi niya makikita yan. Active yan sa Facebook eh. Message niyo sa may ticket kayo.
Active sa Facebook, game day mismo, game 1, sobrang active. Tapos hindi magpakita. Parang tanga. Anyway, good vibes lang tayo. I'm sure magpapakita yan si Green Monk. Subukan lang yan ng hindi, di ba? Support tayo ng Araneta Coliseum this Wednesday. The UP crowd made the difference also kanina. The energy was electric. We blew the house down. Especially on that last Universidad ng Pilipinas. Grabe.
Yes.
It was a thrilling experience. Alam mo yun, and this is what they're playing for.
Goosebumps ako nun.
Walang dead air.
It was super resounding.
For this game, no dead air at all.
Yeah.
Yun yung nakakatuwa sa kudos fans.
Although,
Yeah.
although sana ibalik nila yung yung a cappella na yun na UP naming mahal. Yung accompanied
Mm-mm.
by
Oo nga.
drums lang natin. 'Di ba ginawa yung last season? And
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's
Ah.
it's very nice.
It might be too late for this season. We'll see.
Yeah.
Diba?
Pero ayun.
But definitely, the experience would not be the same without the crowd out there. So let's all of us show up then tulungan na lang tayo sa ticket.
Yes.
Okay.
May share
Yay.
pala ako.
Ayan,
Ano yan?
May nakakilala sa atin kanina. May nakakilala
Uy,
sa
Ah,
atin.
talaga?
shout out.
Nanonood ng pod. And
Yes.
I didn't get her name pero yun. Shout out to you, ate.
Sa akin din, as I was handing out banners, may nakakakilala sa atin and they regularly watch
Nakakatawa
and
lang.
listen.
Nakakatawa.
I think
Thank you po.
this alam mo yon, this community, alam mo yon, they try and yearn and seek for connection and then yearn also and trying to listen through, for the same thing that they're passionate about, which is team sports, collegiate sports, and the UP Fighting Maroons. So
Yeah.
we're so happy and alam mo yun, grateful that we have this audience and thank you also for listening. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank
One
you
last
very
shoutout pala. Kanina rin ng palabas ako. Kasama ko si na Tita Trisha and si Tita Waki. And
Mm.
nakasalubong namin yung dad ni Mig Sinigas, no? Hi po sa dad ni Mig Sinigas. Yes, he's also watching our pod din. So,
Hello.
he's also one of
Yeah.
our supporters. So, hello po Tito, and maraming salamat po.
Yeah, on
Let's
the
win
previous
game
game, ang nakasalubong ko naman si Tito Eric.
Mm-mm.
Shout out
Shout
Tito Ed.
out to you guys.
Okay.
Siya.
Ayan.
Okay. There's nothing left to say. Let's go for all the marbles. If you can watch, however, which way you can watch, please support our UP Fighting Maroons. Ito na, ang talagang pinakahuling laro ng season. Let's go! UP Fight!
UP
Fight.
UP Fight! Woohoo!
Walang bibitaw, UP Fight.
Walang bibitaw, UP Fight. Walang bibitaw, UP Fight.
Walang bibitaw, UP Fight.